Hey guys, my name is Jessy. Welcome to my channel. So this is just a simple introduction video so you can get to know who I am and why I started this page. So I started this channel essentially because I felt like there was not that many travel professionals, or let's say that traveling black women traveling black women who especially were expatriates. I'm an expatriate. I am based in Ghana, which is in West Africa. I am a three-time expat. This is my third time going into another country, and I wish I had these YouTubes or these blogs growing up. But when I was growing up, people would be like, you want to go where? Africa? Now it's more palatable for many people, but I've always been interested in it, especially because I am Haitian-American. And when I was in Haiti and the things that I would hear in America, it conflicted. So I always knew that I'm sure there was another truth to the continent where black people descend from, which is Africa. And it's my favorite continent. How it is, I love it, just like I love Haiti. And that's another perspective and what bias that I always like to tell people about, because being a Haitian American frames a lot of how I look at the world. So yes, and I think it also brings a lot more cultural understanding for me, and it makes, especially Africa, being Haitian American makes it a lot more easier for me to navigate, if I'm being honest. So I wanted to start this channel now. I feel like it's a little bit late. I should have probably started this about 10 years ago when I started heavily traveling and living abroad, because I did start living abroad in about 2014, and now it's 2024. And I was a little bit too shy, and I felt like maybe my voice was not necessary. But at the very least, I would like to keep this for, if not other black women, but at least for my family, for my future children, to see what it was like for me as I adjusted and I navigated through these different countries. So a little bit more about me is that not only have I started living abroad since 2014, around a little while after my first expatriate dive really into South Africa, I went back to the United States and I worked in the airlines. So what I did was I moved abroad, went back to the US, worked for the airlines, moved abroad again, went back and worked for another major airline. This concretes my two interests, which is expatriate life and travel life. So as of today, I am a travel professional, and like I said, I'm based in West Africa in Ghana. Although I kind of on Ghana because that's where I'm currently based. I also want to go into other countries and regions, and in my interests, which are black nations and a premium look at black nations. And on top of that, with a central focus on cultures. I love seeing all the different beautiful aspects of all the different cultures that we have within the Pan-African world. And I love illuminating them and having others share those cultural experiences as well. And that goes into one of the reasons why I like doing that. I studied international relations, and I studied international relations because I love seeing how we speak and how we dress and the different ways that we interact with each other. So with that being said, I am classically trained with understanding people from different cultures and moving within different cultures, doing business within different cultures. So I'm essentially living like my dream. I really am. I had to go and make, for me, but nothing really was fitting, even with the UN and different things like that. Nothing really fitting. So I branched out, and now here I am trying to do things on my own. And I guess it's God's plan, because I'm making things that are, for me. So, and things that make me happy and they excite me, and yeah, I'm sharing the journey along with everybody else. So I'm not gonna make this video too long. Like I said, it was just a brief intro. I didn't write anything down. This is just really me free talking to you guys about some of the different aspects that have gotten me to where I am and what you can expect here. But you definitely will see some expat life, but you will also see some travel life, and you have to understand, and we have to make this very clear from now, that traveling to a place and living in a place are two different things. So please keep that in mind as you watch my things in Ghana, because I live in Ghana. but I also curate travel for people in Ghana, especially for the people who are more cultural, premium, fine dining centric, like myself. With that being said, I think it's something for everybody here, and I look forward to going to other Black nations as well. And yeah, feel free to like this video and subscribe, and you can basically go through this journey together, and I'm just excited to see what will come from it. So yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.